We Americans are blessed. We live in a great country. A commentator says, only in America do we leave our cars costing thousands of dollars sitting in the driveway and store all kinds of useless junk in our garage. Only in America do people order double cheeseburgers, a large fries, and a Diet Coke. Only in America do we use answering machines to receive calls that we really don't want, and then we have call waiting to know who called, even though we don't want to talk to them in the first place. He says, only in America do we buy hot dogs in packages of 10 and buns in packages of 8. Only in America do we use the word politics to describe the political process so well. In Latin, poly means many. Ticks means blood-sucking creatures. Politicians, politics, only in America. In America, we enjoy freedom. Freedom that was won by others. Freedom that cost others the ultimate sacrifice. They gave their lives so that we Americans can celebrate and have freedom. On July 4th, 1776, we remember that as our Independence Day. An author says, we really shouldn't think of July 4th, 1776 as Independence Day. We should think of it as the Declaration of Independence Day. Simply signing onto the Declaration did not establish American independence. King George did not read the Declaration and then say to Thomas Jefferson, hey, good writing, Tom. You all enjoy your USA. Send me a postcard from Colonial Williamsburg. It took 7 years of struggle before the Constitution could be written. Have we forgotten the struggle involved in this noble experiment of democracy? To be patriotic is not to be blind to our nation's sins. Like every nation, we have our weak points. Now I love my country, but we do not think our country is perfect. When America's in the wrong, we need to speak up. We express our appreciation for the sacrifice of our forefathers and our foremothers who wanted our nation to be extraordinary. Many of them gave their lives that we might be free. And now it's our turn. It's our turn to maintain and to improve what they have passed on to us. How do we do that? Author and pastor Frank Lyman suggests we do this by remembering. Remembering where we came from, remembering what we stand for, and remembering the sacrifices that were made. I really think it's great, and we need national holidays to remind us of the sacrifices that have been made for us on our behalf. This land is your land, and this land is my land, because men and women have given their life's blood on our behalf. There are many men and many women in this generation and each generation over the past 200 years who have literally been willing to lay down their lives for America. We owe them a great deed. Do we understand? In giving up some of our autonomy, giving up some of our independence, we then become free? In Jesus' time, oxen were linked together by means of a wooden yoke placed across their necks. That wooden yoke helped to evenly distribute the weight so that both oxen could pull whatever heavy load had to be moved. Together, they were able to pull heavier loads than either one could pull by itself. A trainer of Clydesdale horses, those humongous animals we see on TV occasionally, says that one Clydesdale is able to pull about 7,000 pounds. When you put two Clydesdales together, their combined pull should equal about 18,000 pounds. And the trainer goes on to say, If those two Clydesdales are trained properly, they are capable of pulling 25,000 pounds, more than 3 times as much as one Clydesdale can pull. When you and I are yoked to Jesus Christ, we're better able to stand up for the things in which we believe. When we are yoked to Jesus Christ, we're better able to repay the sacrifices made on our behalf. As we remember the meaning of Independence Day, we will give God thanks. As we remember the meaning of Independence Day, we thank all those dedicated persons who made it possible for you and me to worship in freedom today. God bless America.